Horatio and Anna Spafford lived in the bustling city of Chicago, where Horatio served as a prominent lawyer. Although the Spafford family lived in wealth and comfort, they were not immune to tragedy. In 1871, Horatio and Anna suffered the death of their 4-year-old son. Soon after, the Great Chicago Fire destroyed much of Horatio's investments, leaving the family in financial peril. After the death of their son, Horatio and Anna had 4 daughters remaining: Annie, 11, Margaret Lee, 9, Bessie, 5, and Tanetta, 2. Horatio wanted his family to receive a respite from their sorrows. So, for Christmas, he gifted them with a voyage from New York to Paris. In November of 1873, Anna and the girls set sail on an ocean liner, the Ville du Havre. Horatio remained behind to tie up business loose ends with the promise to join them in several days. Anna and the girls were among 313 passengers anticipating the joys of spending the Christmas holidays in France. On November 2nd, at about 2 a.m., all the ship's passengers were rudely awakened as the Ville du Havre collided with a Scottish clipper, the Loch Earn. Screams filled the night sky as people scrambled to the lifeboats. Many leapt into the frigid waters to escape the fast-sinking ship. Anna fought desperately to keep her girls together, but in all the confusion, the 2 older children were separated from her. Approximately 12 minutes after the shipwreck, a huge wave washed over the deck and swept Anna and her 2 younger girls into the water and under. Anna tenaciously tried to hold on to Bessie and Tanetta, but they slowly slipped out of her grasp into the icy sea. Anna was later found by the crew of the Loch Earn, floating alone and unconscious on a piece of wood. When she regained consciousness and fully realized the loss of all 4 of her daughters, she was filled with despair. She wanted to hurl herself into the ocean to be with her dearest on earth. Then, as if she heard a voice, she knew she was spared for a purpose.
But Lord, 'tis for thee, for thy coming we wait. The sky, not the grave, is our goal. Oh, trouble the angel.
When the Loch Earn finally docked in Wales, Anna sent a telegram to Horatio, "Saved alone." Grief-stricken, Horatio immediately set sail to reunite with his wife. He wrote a letter to a friend. "Only one thing has become magnificently clear. I must not lose faith."
Though Satan would buffet, though trial should come, let this blessed assurance
days into Horatio's voyage to be with his wife Anna, the captain summoned Horatio to the deck. Their ship was passing near to where the Ville du Havre had gone down. Horatio later recounted, "I chose not to think of my dear ones down there. Instead, I looked out across the horizon." Horatio immediately took out a pad of paper and started creating the verses that would later become one of the most beloved hymns of all time. Despite tragedy, Horatio chose to praise God, a willful decision on his part to fully trust in his God. A famous hymn writer of the day, Philip Bliss, was so moved by Horatio's text that he composed a beautiful melody to accompany it. Bliss gave it the tune named Ville du Havre after the fatefully smitten ship. Millions have been blessed by this heart-stirring hymn. Though born out of a heart filled with sorrow, brings hope to all those who suffer. One day, all will be made well. Christ will return for his own, suffering will cease, and sorrow will be no more. It is well with my soul.
And Lord, haste the day